Welcome back to Peace, Love and Tarot. This reading is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon or Rising. It's the weekly reading for the week of September 23rd to the 29th. Your cards this week, Scorpio, your Oracle card, Inner Temple. We have the Five of Cups, the Ace of Cups, Page of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, Two of Cups, and the Moon. I'm just going to start by reading out your Oracle card here, Scorpio. Inner Temple, devotion, tuned into the portal of your heart. You're being called to be a devoted student and tune into your heart, to incorporate true devotion into your life. You could be being called to develop a regular meditation, journaling or chanting practice, or to show up to your soul with rhythm, to develop a daily practice where you fill up your well and spend time with your soul. All of the answers to all of the questions that you seek are waiting for you in the portal of your heart. I see a really beautiful journey unfolding here, Scorpio. Yes, we can clearly see that there is some resolution from the past that needs to happen, but you are on a journey to filling up that well, tuning into your heart, and through doing that, it's real love and abundance that are on offer for you. So let's start here with the Moon and the Five of Cups. Yeah. Okay, recent past and what I feel like you're moving out of, may have already moved out of or in the process of moving through at the moment. Yeah, look, a period of potentially feeling a little confused, a little bit out of balance. The feeling with the Moon energy can be like, a little bit more tuned into your shadow side, a little bit more tuned into the darkness rather than into the light. And it kind of has that sense of, when we're in that sort of Moon energy, we're kind of more dimly lit. Our internal light isn't as illuminated, and when we're not as illuminated, that's where our path forward is not so brightly lit. So some of you may have been feeling a little lost in the past. You might have been on the right path, but you just couldn't quite see where it was heading. Or some of you may not have been on the right path, and you may have felt that kind of sense of confusion. Because the Moon can talk about that illusionary energy where, we're not too sure which way to go, or we might be in a situation which, doesn't seem quite right, or, maybe we're involved with a personal situation that literally, is trying to deceive us in some way. But either way, I can really see that you're moving out of that now and coming into a better place of balance. With that Five of Cups energy, that sense of confusion could have come about because there was too much focus being placed on the past, on hurts, on losses, and things like that. Because here in the Five of Cups, we see somebody who is firmly fixated on what has been lost. The water or wine in these cups has already spilt over and soaked into the earth. There's no way of getting that back and putting it back in these cups. But this person is still, still focused on that, still hoping that something magically is going to be able to be repaired here, but it can't be. And that's where that sense of being shrouded in that cloak of negativity or darkness, that's how that comes about. And that's what stops, that path forward being illuminated. That's what sort of keeps us in that sense of partial illumination. But if this person was only to, turn around, they would see that there's two beautiful opportunities right behind them. And also, all along there's been a clear path and a bridge to get over the emotional waters and come back to a place of sanctuary. But for a while, I feel that you may not have been able to see that because, once again, there was just not that internal illumination there. But, that's the past position, and I really feel that you have turned the corner with that now because look what we see here. So we've got these two cups, right? I feel like you really have turned around and faced those because, look, we have two people here with those two cups and they're being offered to each other. So this is the present energies here, Scorpio. Strong new opportunities here. And I'm going to say it does look like a love opportunity. Look, it's strong partnership energy. So For a lot of you, yes, it could potentially be a romantic partnership, but it can also be a business partnership because we have the Page of Pentacles here. Either way, there is really, really strong partnership energy and opportunity here for you. You know, that Page of Pentacles is that messenger of an opportunity that has the beginnings of solidity and stability, right? So the Page of Pentacles can just be that first initiation of this partnership coming in. So it might be the initial meeting of somebody. It might be somebody saying, hey, you know, meet my friend. I think you guys have got something in common. And you have that initial conversation and you can just feel that chemistry there. In a business sense, you know, you might get chatting to someone and realize, oh my gosh, you know, you're actually on the same page and maybe you should really explore this further together. It's that kind of initial, you know, messenger of that opportunity. But, you know, it really has the ability to go the distance is what I'm seeing further on in your reading. And for some of you, yes, it could be love. And even if it starts out as a business partnership, I'm really sensing that through this opportunity, whether it's that initial person or not, I have the feeling that you might meet somebody, you might actually meet your soul connection through that. Yeah, we've got Gemini here. Also, this links to Leo, so you might actually be dealing with a person of one of those suits. So, yep, that's really exciting stuff there for you, Scorpio. And look at this. Future position, near future. Ace of Cups and Ten of Pentacles. So, you know, in your Oracle card in a temple, it really talked about filling up your well. Well, here we have the Ace of Cups filling up and overflowing. So this shows me that in the future, whatever this opportunity is, it really has the ability to make you feel the full suite of joy, of harmony, you know, inner love, that kind of thing. I'm not sensing that this is like, you know, just a self-love journey, even though that was kind of mentioned in the inner temple, because of, you know, the Two of Cups being here and the feeling that I'm getting. I do feel like this is a journey with somebody else. So I'm feeling more romantic than a business partnership, but as I said, it could be either. But with the Ten of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups here, this has the ability to go the distance. Like I said, Ace of Cups, you know, full potential for love, all the sensual pleasures and beautiful feelings that brings about. And Ten of Pentacles, you know, the highest number of solidity in terms of home, security, generational living, having a beautiful home with the pets and all of that, having all the financial resources, really having a strong sense of abundance in whichever way really that means for you. You know, with the Ace of Cups, though, the reminder is that it is number one in the tarot deck. So when an ace appears, it's not sort of like a fully resolved situation. It's the potential for that. So it needs to be nurtured. So here we see two people offering the Ace of Cups to each other. And, you know, we can have that initial offering, but then we need to keep on nurturing that love. So we need to, you know, go on dates. We need to connect with that person emotionally, ask them lots of questions, get to know them. So that through that process, you know, that's when those feelings of love will begin to grow. And eventually we'll end up with a cup of love that's overflowing and the potential to set up a home, a secure, stable, abundant future together. So Scorpio, that's what I see for you. It's a really beautiful reading. It's not very often that you see one that clearly sort of does spell out the love situation, but I really do feel this one does for you. So it's a general reading. It won't resonate for every Scorpio out there. It will for those it's meant to. Leave me a comment. I'd love to know how it's playing out in your daily life. And I'll see you back here next week for another reading.